is ahead. Not I. I stepped through the gate and suddenly recognized the auto parts factory where I had worked as a machinist for all those years. The plant had closed, and almost 3 years ago, and now times are better. Times were better then. I thought I could hear faint rustling behind me. Maybe it was the wind. One of those lockers hung open, and the contents were tossed around like someone had been looking for something. The door was locked and shut, and there was a little electronic box under the handle. A sign was pasted on the front that said, "Danger, closed for repairs." There was a large power box with 5 lights on it. Cables burst out of the box, snaking off the side parts of the factory. The metal was starting to wear, and the cobwebs had collected on the corners. The box wasn't receiving power. The door was locked. It seemed to be connected to the power box beside it. Oh. So what, do I want to head upstairs now? Every part of this plant smelled of old and rotted. I noticed the old bulletin board on the wall. Right here. The board contained yellow clippings of newspapers, cartoons, and notices. There were notes to and from the guys that worked here. One of them was to Norman, who was one of the older guys on the line. Oh, dude. Someone just needs to come back and, like, grease them. A power panel. Looked like it was shut off. Should I push the switch? Yeah. The open locker was stuffed with dirty, work clothes and old boots. There was photos of a woman. There was a photo of a woman taped on the inside. It was scratched out, and the face was unrecognizable. A power panel. Looked like it was shut off. Did I push the switch? Yeah, I pushed the switch. It was shut tight. There's a rusty looking card slot on the side. So what, now I gotta go find a key? Doesn't seem to be working again. Got a Steam message. F4. Give me a sec, guys. Alright, back to the game. This probably helped you guys get a sense of your heart rate back while I'm checking this out. Alright, this was Norman's locker. The door was dented like someone had punched it. I don't remember him doing that when he worked there. Ooh. Another of those panels that I hoped that could help me get that power back on. Yes! Sweet, power's on. Ooh, rusty. A utility shelf crammed with mismatched tools and items. There was a claw hammer on the shelf. Did I take the hammer? Yeah. As I took the hammer, I noted that it wasn't dusty as the rest of the tools on the shelf. Ooh. That actually does not make me feel that happy about that. The locker was a complete mess. Hidden at the bottom, though, was a magnetic card. Did I take the card? Yeah, it was probably into that door that I needed. Another of those panels that I hoped that could help me. Did I push the panel? Yeah. The power's down. Should I? Yeah, I did. What? Alright. Wasn't working. Should I switch it again? Ooh. Some like popping breakers. Surprised I didn't break anything. Yes. Yes, I did. Oh, I hear motors running now. Or something. So... It's just me, or does it now sound like someone's hammering? Like, you know, it's not bad enough that no one's supposed to be in here. The key I found seemed like it would pass through this reader. Did I use the key card? Yeah, I did. There was some kind of ventilation hatch there. It looked like I could jump through the roof below. My leg hurt enough as it would. I couldn't see another option. Did I jump? Yeah, sure, I jumped. Oh man, my leg hurt like hell. There was a crumpled up letter on the floor. It had been scratched out heavily and it was hard to make out. Did I try to read the letter? Yeah, I tried. Most of the letter was violently scratched out with what it looked to be a ballpoint pen. All I could make out was, need to. Just don't. Drinking, need to. Norman. Who was Norman writing to? Looked around at the darkened trees and damp, hard-patched dirt outside the factory walls. Wasn't entirely familiar with the path before me, but I knew it wasn't a long walk home. For some reason, I felt a hint of regret at leaving the place, but I knew that I had to get home to Rachel. I thought I'd try to make it back to the main road and find my way from there. Oh look, I'm limping even harder. I could have totally just went through that door. Oh. Hole in the fence. Ooh. The garbage bin was a disgusting mess of rotten food in slick black bags. I saw a thin greenish corner poking out from one of the bags. It was my driver's license. And it looked damaged. Did I take it back? Yes. I cleaned the card off the best I could, and it looked pretty beat up. I was amazed to have found my credit card. And now this? I tucked the card into my wallet next to my credit card. It sounded like it was going to start raining again. I had entered Norman's place. This was the back of the store that he ran. It was oddly quiet except for the faint sound of a television. So what, do I go at the front? Your entrance to the front of the store was locked from the inside. It looked like I couldn't just pop it open. It needed a key. There was a bit of blood on the keyhole. Ooh. What was this? It looked like a pull chain that was hanging from the ceiling. I wonder where that led. Did I pull the chain? Sure, I pulled the chain. The chain gave a single tug, and a simple folding ladder of the attic popped down. TBD still flickered some insufferable channel. His face and shirt were covered in blood. It looked like he'd been stabbed or something, trying to get up. Jesus, I couldn't believe what I was seeing. Norman, my coworker, and one of the few friends I had in this town, laying dead beside his armchair. Norman, you deserve better than this. Did I close his eyes? Yes, I wasn't sure if I wanted to give him peace or if I just couldn't stand to think anymore about what was going on. Quickly I closed Norman's eyes. It's quiet in here. The kitchen trash bin smelt fresh. It didn't dig through the mess, did I? Yeah, I did. I found a hairpin amongst the rotten food and trash, pocketed it. Dirty. His kitchen table. He kept it clean enough, but there were water rings from the 2 cups still there in the wood. Ooh. Did he have a date? Lucky bugger. Alright, let's see what's up in the attic. A little TV. Some hooks, clothes, a little box tucked amongst the walls, an old sleeping bag, and portable camping stove. The sleeping bag smelled earthly, and it had been used recently. Norman, were you in those woods? Maybe. There was a large cardboard box that hadn't been sealed. Did I open it? Yeah, I did. Inside the old cardboard box was a pile of clothes, photos, and even shoes. As I looked closer, I realized they were Rachel's. What were you doing here, Rachel? Were you responsible for the poor Normans downstairs? Ooh. That, she maybe offed him, you know. Jealous of, maybe we had a bromance going. Couldn't make out what was on the screen, but that glowing just gave me the chills. No, I hope to hell that Rachel had nothing to do with that mess. Maybe they were friends too, you know? Good friends? I can't lie. They were probably having an affair. I found out, killed them both, forgot about what was going on. Old man saw me do it, I killed the old man, probably his wife too. Wasn't entirely surprised to find this was there. It was one of Rachel's old fur coats. I was wondering what happened to it. How long had it been there? See? There was a well-maintained gun cabinet. Here is Norman's room. I didn't know much about guns, but it looked like it kept a few hunting rifles. Maybe even a few pieces he shouldn't have. One of the guns was missing. Oh, see? That handgun I found. I used the hairpin to pick the lock. The hairpin snapped in half, so I threw it away. Oh, so I'm able to pick locks but snap hairpins. The general store was small, but it was clean. It had useful things, postcards, snacks, magazines, canned goods. Never went there much. Rachel was usually stopped by after work if we needed anything. Totally had an affair! The register was mostly empty, and a fat stack of travel magazines sat next to it. Sorry, I hiccuped. Icebox seemed to be unplugged. It must have been off for a while. Most of its contents were half melted. Ew. What was the matter, Norman? Cheated on your hydro bills too? Ooh. There were various postcards from the area, especially from the tourist traps. One of the postcards showed an old black and white photo of the water tower. It looked to be in much better shape than... Yeah. What, am I on the street again? That night continued to take horrible turn after horrible turn. It had been weeks since I'd last seen Norman, but to find him like that, who could have done that to him? Seeing that dusty box of those old clothes was a shock. How long had they been there? And what was Rachel doing at Norman's place? I felt like I had only discovered more questions, no answers. But I was close to home. I was to find out the truth.